Jai Hind friends, my lecture on Introduction to Map Reading is divided in three different parts. That is, Introduction to Map Reading Part 1, Introduction to Map Reading Part 2, and Introduction to Map Reading Part 3. In the Introduction to Map Reading Part 1, I explain the importance of map reading in military operations. In order to understand the importance of map reading in military operations, you can watch my earlier video lecture. In the same way, under the title Introduction to Map Reading Part 2, I explain various elements of the map or layout of the map. In order to understand the elements of the map and layout of the map, you can watch my another video lecture on Introduction to Map Reading Part 3. In this particular lecture, I focus to explain the meaning of map and to explain various types of map. So let us try to understand what is meant by map. Map is a drawing which is drawn on a piece of paper or flat surface that gives us information about a place at a particular time. In other words, we can say map is a representation of the real world which is drawn on a flat surface. Actually, the shape of the earth is not as we the shape of the earth is not as we see it on a piece of paper or as we see it on a map. The actual shape of the earth is round, but we depict this round shape of the earth on a flat paper. We depict the round shape of the earth on a flat paper. The actual shape of the earth is three dimensional. We can observe a globe. The shape of the globe means the shape of the earth is a three-dimensional figure, and this three-dimensional figure we depict on a map on two-dimensional piece of paper. Here the globe is three-dimensional figure and the map is two-dimensional paper. It means we depict the three-dimensional figure on a two-dimensional paper. At last, I would like to say a map is a depiction of whole of the earth or it is a depiction of a part of the earth on a piece of paper. Here, when we depict the whole earth on this map, it is known as world map. In this world map, we depict the whole part of the earth on a piece of paper. Take an example of the map of India. Here we depict a small part of the earth on a piece of paper. Small part of the earth, not we covered here whole part of the earth. We covered the small part of the earth on the piece of paper. So we can say a map is a depiction of whole of the earth or a part of the earth on a piece of paper. So in this way, we can explain the meaning and nature of map. Now we will see what are the types of maps. The maps are prepared for various purposes. Types of map depends upon the purpose for which the map is prepared. Different features of the same place can be depicted with the help of different types of maps. There are political maps, physical maps, historical maps, road maps, natural resources maps, topographical maps, rail maps. These all are the types of maps. And all these types of maps, it focuses on the specific features of that particular location or the particular area. Each and every type of the map focuses on the specific features of that location or specific features of that area. Now we will see how each and every map is different from one another. Here we can see on the screen the first type of map, it is political map. The intention of the political map or the purpose of the political map is to depict the country, various states of the country, various capitals of various states, different types of cities located within that particular states. This is what the purpose of political map, because this map is prepared for some political purposes. Here in the second map we can see the map of India. It depicts the states and union territories. It means it depicts this is the country known as India. It is the geographical boundaries of the country. And within the country, there are states with their own geographical boundaries. So it depicts country, state, capital of the country, capital of different states, cities which have been located in these different states. So this is with the purpose to depict countries, cities, states, capital. The map is prepared. That map is known as political map. Now we will see the second type of map, which is known as physical map. This physical map is the map which explains or which depicts the natural features of the earth. The natural features of the earth means mountains, rivers, these are the rivers, mountains, forest, ocean. These all features depicts in physical map. Here in this map we can see the mountains are situated here, then rivers, they have been depicted by these blue lines. The peak or the hill is depicted by this triangle, means it is the physical map. It is prepared with a different purpose. In order to depict the physical characteristics of the country, this map is prepared. Therefore, this map is known as physical map. Now, we will see the third type of map, which is historical map. The historical map gives an idea of the history of the specific region. It is the map of British period, the map of 1860. It explains where were the British provinces at the time. And here it also depicts the princely states, the states which were ruled by Nizam state, Mysore state, Gujarat state. It, this historical map gives an idea of that particular specific region at the time of British India. This is the historical map. Then the next type of map is road map. The purpose of preparing this particular map is to show the distance between two locations or two cities, the roadways or construction of the roads or availability of roads from one place to another place. So for this purpose, this map is prepared. Therefore, it is known as Indian road map. Here another map is rail map. It shows the connectivity of the railways in between different places, the connectivity of the railways in between different states. And now another type of map is topographical map. As far as military operations are concerned, this topographical map is very important. The topographical map represents natural as well as the human made features on the earth's surface. It means the topographical map is such type of map which includes natural features as well as human made features. It means it includes maximum numbers of features in the single map. It means it includes features of political map, it includes features of physical map, it includes features of road map, it includes features of rail map. In this way, it includes the features of different types of map. Therefore, this map is known as topographical map. This topographical map in India is prepared by Survey of India. These topographical maps are very confidential in nature. One has to keep the records of these maps once they have been issued from government authority. The government authority keeps the record to whom they have been issued the map and for what purpose they have been issued. So once we receive this topographical map, we have to keep the records of these. So these are confidential in nature, and mostly in military operations, the topographical maps have been